Oh, police is coming. Sorry, officer. Okay, please put your tables up straight, close your trays. We're on board with Captain Minky in a Cirrus, and we're going to be taking a little flight around Bristol. Now, I contacted Laminar Research and said, hey, I had X-Plane 9, I bought it. I played it quite a lot. I didn't really know what I was doing, and, you know, that's cool. I missed X-Plane 10 just because I'm not a flight sim guy. I'm not very good at flight sims and things, and I'm not a very simulatory type person, also not a pilot. But I'd really love to take a look at X-Plane 11, and maybe you'd be interested in me doing some, you know, videos of me sort of learning to fly and trying to learn properly. So this I'm going to hand over to my old self now, which I recorded at night, so I'm talking a little bit quietly, but my old self trying to do a flight properly, that is head down the runway, take off, do a circuit and land again back at Bristol Airport, EGGD. Now, I did mess around a little bit as well. Obviously, it's me. I messed about a bit. And I'll add some of that at the end where I flew. What I was doing was actually sort of stress testing the game and seeing how far, how sort of detailed things were when you got up close. I turned the graphics up and I did lots of different bits and pieces. So let's hand back to old me, working out what to do and getting on with this flight. Because if we're taking passengers, we can do this. Very good. That doesn't appear to do anything. What have we got here? There's our trim, set flaps. Can only go 50%. Don't really want like 10% for takeoff. That's the thing I learned. Maybe I learned wrong. Okay, for what I know, I think we're okay. So let's file a flight plan. How do we do that? Flights. Edit. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Resume flight. I don't want to do that. I want to go flight. Okay. Can I not file a flight plan now? Oh, crew. I thought I could file a flight plan and talk to the people and request departure and stuff like that. Okay, let's go on to the map anyway and see if we can see. So where are we? We're at Bristol. Where's all my information about the airport and stuff, about the frequencies? And I'm gonna have to do some more. I think I'm gonna have to watch a few more, or maybe I'll do the tutorial flights. Anyway, for now, let's see if we can get this up in the air and landed safely. So got quite a long runway, so we don't need to rush anything. I'm going to need to reset my view shortly. There we go, that's better. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is starting to become a problem, isn't it? Right, okay, let's rotate. That's better, we can rotate. Okay, let's go rotate now. We are airborne. Gear up. Yeah, it's gone alright. What we'll do, we'll come over to the oh dear, let's climb this quickly. We'll fly over the lakes there. This is Tumagna area. We'll come around and we'll land the same direction that we took off in. I think planes come in from the way I'm heading actually, so they land on. Every time I've landed at Bristol, it's been that way. I've not had that many flights. Okay, let's put the flaps back up. So we're at, is that right? Yeah. Okay, we've got that going well. Oh dear, we're just making our passengers a little bit scared. We want to be at 2,000. I'm going to drop a little bit slower than that. Right. Let's put a turn in to the left. Fly over the... I'm not sure that's supposed to be Bristol, it's too small if it is, but... There. Looking nice, it's enough. Let's come back and straighten ourselves up. I'm trying to maintain 2000, I'm actually not very good at that, am I? Okay, let's put another turn in. For the airport off to my left, altitude's dipping slightly. Let's give it a little bit of... Don't see the airfield. Feels like I should see it by now. I feel like that's enough. Climbing again. Okay. I think I feel like I should see the airfield over there. Okay, well let's head over the water and make our next turn anyway. This is the estuary, I believe. Shows us in front of us is Wales, Severn Bridge, both of them. Should be that direction. I feel a bit turned around, it's a bit odd. Right, let's put another turn in. That's Avonmouth then. Supposed to be Avonmouth docks. I'm going to install the photorealistic scenery, which is a... I don't think I've done the turn properly, by the way. I just wanted to fly over and have a look at as soon as anything that's actually... Oh, good God above, I've got to stop doing that. Anything that's actually recognisable. Okay. Put my final turn in. I'm just doing this by feel, which is not the correct way to fly, I know. But I'm not a pilot. I'm a gamer flying a simulator. I'm trying to do a good job. Yeah, a bit cool. So, I feel that we're at roughly... I feel like the airport's going to be there, you know. Which means I've made an error on my... Well, in actual fact, if that's the M4... then... Oh dear, I keep making little turns that I'm not expecting. The lake, so I should be making a turn. I've turned, and I've got to turn again. I've got to sort of work out where to turn to make that inward road. So I was after the lake, wasn't I? Although, having said that, I've just seen the airfield and it's way over here. So I've just flown a little bit too far this direction, that's all. I'll give this a bit of a hard bank. You see the lights just there where I'm looking. So we have to turn in. I don't know if you do this. I think they normally would do like a sort of missed approach or something. I don't think you just sort of change. I think you fly a pattern around an airfield. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, we've got a serious problem. Let me just pause the simulation, as I have just knocked my track IR off of my hat. Just where it sits. Let's reset it. Okay. We can go again. Luckily, you can't do that in real life, but in real life, you really can't. So we need flaps, we need gear, and we need to slow down. We need to make a turn. Oh, we're high. We're way high. Okay, I'm going to have to go around. I don't want to go around because it was quite hard lining up with this. Still got 4 white lights though, so that can't be too bad. Okay. Nothing's screaming at me. I feel that this might have gone quite well. Oh, come on. That wasn't a good position on the runway. However, that was a good... No one's dead.
Tower, November, 02, X-ray, Papa.
Well, it could have been worse, couldn't it? People could have died. So, apologies to any pilots who are watching, but I got the plane down safely. My turns were all wrong, and watching back I can see the mistakes I'd made in my sort of turns and my guidance. I realised that I hadn't been checking my distances and making turns all wrong and stuff like that. So what I decided to do then was have a look at graphically how well X-Plane 11 is doing. Now I am going to review this software at some point in the future. I'm not going to be able to do that until it's out of a beta situation. But so far I'm very impressed with the ease at which I felt like I could just jump in and kind of do things almost the right way without much experience. So I've played a couple of the tutorials and learning how to do certain things. I've read a little bit and I've watched some tutorials on YouTube as well, and if I think of any handy ones I'll put them in the description below. But so far I really like it. I really like the way it feels. I've never flown a real plane, so I can't tell you if it's accurate, if the simulation's good or bad, but it feels right. It actually has that sort of the sensations feel right. The plane feels like it moves properly. I'm not sure how turbulence would affect you and wind shear and that sort of thing, but I will eventually be turning those on and doing things. So what I thought I'd do is I just have a quick flyover. I went to Newport in the end and get as low as I possibly could to see the detail up close. So I'll show you that bit now, then the video will end, and it'll be game over. So look, thanks for watching this video. I'm not going to say anything else apart from me in the past talking to you in the future. But if you liked it, hit like. If you didn't like it, hit dislike. And if you think that you might want to watch more content like this, or you want to see a fat man do badly at games, then hit subscribe. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Bye. Okay, so I've removed the anti-aliasing entirely, and immediately we're up to 21 FPS. I still wouldn't want to play at this frame rate. The detail's still pretty damn cool though. I mean, look at all the houses with the windows and stuff. If I turned off, if I just went to high, in actual fact I can do that quickly whilst I am about to crash. We turn down HDR just to high, which is just HDR. Still have texture quality really high, maximum. We've got a lot of objects, reflection detail. I could turn anti-alias on a little. Let's see where we're at. 1722. It's not too bad. How's it look? A few graphical glitches there. Can you see them? Some little, I wouldn't say tearing, but I'd certainly say some oddments. Still, it looks incredible though. I mean, look. I'll follow this this yellow house coming up here. I'll follow it with my head as I go past, so you can see the detail that we're talking about. I mean, this game you're not going to do this, fly this low over houses, but still, it's all there. We must be in a richer part of town here. These are all. Here's some block of flats there. Bridges, little. Look, there's tiles on that house. There are tiles on the. Oh my god! I'm glad I did this, because I've messed that up quite a lot.